Other in sport, as both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the New York Jets. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Mike 51! Mike 51! Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It was a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Going deep downfield for Ross. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Check 53. You're not ready. You're not ready.
First down, Panthers.
On first down, Dillon. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
And we got Mike, number 53.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46.
53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike.
From the gun, here's Newton. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Hey.
Cam's going to run the option right. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know.
Just like that.
Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss.
Watch the pass. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Watch the curl. Watch the
Gun.
switch.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. It's caught, Jones. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 29-yard line.
Hey, pick your game up.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
On 2nd and 9, Newton. It's hauled in by Doxson. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Josh Doxson, his first touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On 1st and 10, Darnold. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Hey, lady. Smooth. Check 50.
Darnold. Caught here by Bell. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
3rd and 2, Darnold. He's got his man, it's Andrews. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shot the D and rip off a pretty big play. Darnold now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Darnold to throw again. That is caught by Anderson for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Sponge! No!
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of 1, but it's going to be 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
180. All right, T, let's turn. All right, T.
On 2nd down now, Dillon. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Set. Like 80.
Mike 57. Hey, keep it up.
Great.
57. Mike 50. Hayward. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep.
On 3rd down, Newton. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
We're going to start.
Watch Mike.
Watch a slant.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
You got it.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
On second down, it's Bell. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Mike 52. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Alert 3.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
I think in normal situations, most play callers would probably shelve that play in this situation. But down in the red zone, get a little something extra to play with. I like the way that he took a shot and went after it.
That is caught by Anderson for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here.
They've got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Ready.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
That's it. 57's Mike. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Gun.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Come off the ball hard. Mike 57.
Now Newton on first down. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Newton now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Go. 57.
Get it.
The shotgun snap for Newton. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
57's Mike. Tighten up.
To throw again. Newton looking in zone for Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Julio Jones. His third touchdown now on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now following the interception, here's Newton. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. Gano now to add the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I...
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about...
Well, the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Newton now to throw. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Defense, keep it up, guys.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Zoom, zoom. 57 to Mike.
Gun.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
From the 50, Newton. Looking in zone for Jones. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Let's go.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
You ready? Hey, check Mike 57.
They'll try and pound it in with Dillon into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal.
Get there.
Leads to second and goal.
That's where you belong.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dillon, and he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Check Mike.
They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Young lady.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. On the crossing route, complete. That's Andrews. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
Get that quarterback and off.
On first down, Darnold. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Baby, let's go.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Second and 12.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Big stop, let's go. 57's Mike.
Out of the gun, Newton. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Quinnen Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
Watch the run. Staying open.
Great.
53. Go. 53. Mike. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. 53 is the Mike.
Operating from the gun. Newton.
You're all mine, baby. You're all mine.
It's brought in by Doxson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Running right, here's Dillon. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Check 25. Full trot. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Right here. Mike, 53. Mike. Blue down.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Newton. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jackson. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Open man is Robbie Anderson. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. They'll run on 1st down. Bell, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Darnold. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. Darnold now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Go!
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Darnold, and Anderson's got it. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. Darnold now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on 1st down. Again, Darnold. That one complete to Anderson. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet 1st down.
14 more yards. That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Throwing again is Darnold. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working in.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Geno Atkins able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. 3rd and long, it's Darnold. That is caught inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. That field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
Hey, Zoo.
I'm coming up.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Mark Andrews, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Matt Judon there to bring him down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Cam's going to run the option right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
All right, I don't want to get too poetic here where they talk about, the eyes being the windows of the soul. You know what else the eyes do? They see the open spaces on a field, and those eyes carry your legs to those spots, and that's what happened on that play. He saw an opening and went and got it.
Well, he really hasn't ran the ball all game. 4th quarter here, need a big play, able to pick it up. So whatever the eyes saw and created, it worked. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Cut. Let's go, let's go.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he's got some space here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 22 and a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
I'm coming for you, son.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dillon, down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
That's it, baby.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and minicamps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory. He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Give me that ball.
Now Newton. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on third and long.
I got you. Go. Tighten up. Great.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Get off the
Newton.
field. Let's get off the field.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points.
Here we go.
While it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Throwing again on second down. Darnold. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
The play fake, and it's Darnold. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Wide open receiver complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Mike 5-2, Mike 5-2. Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs.
Lady, here we go.
Faking the give, Darnold. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. He's going to let it fly. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Trying to get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
Hey, exit.
Throwing here on third down. Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. On 1st and 10, Darnold. Got a man open. It's Ross. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
Buzz.
Mike 52. Let's go, D. Big series right here.
Young lady.
Step it up.
Check. Crunch.
One last throw down for Darnold. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. He was looking for John Ross that time. And it's third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Hey, seam 6.
It's been a long day for you.
Red Eddie.
Watch the whip.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one has gone, as time has run out on this ball game. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Panthers, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll have another road date next week with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they're going the wrong way, as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week.